Welcome back sa SIBOL 2022 National Team Selection powered by Smart. Kami ang magiging casters niyo. Ang pangalan ko ay Theo Wumi Ignacio at kasama ko dito si Renmar Reptar Santa Cruz. Napanood natin kanina ang Onyx Philippines na talagang 2-0 ang origin na undefeated sa ating Phase 1 qualifiers. How did that Onyx victory happen, Ren?
Nakita lang natin yung classic Onyx talaga, kung paano sila magkontrolado ng mapa, kung paano sila mag-initiate ng mga team fights, paano sila mag-counter gauge. Nakita lang talaga natin yung classic Onyx, the signature. It wasn't even the split type na nakita natin sa kanila. It was just like good old-fashioned, fundamentally sound Onyx PH, great individual plays as well from each member of the team. That's how Onyx PH dominated the entire series.
No? Grabe, something that really amazed a lot of people. In fact, napapanood ko kanina sa stream, nagko-comment pa mismo si Hatred, marunong pa pala daw siya mag-core. And I just love the competitive banter na nanggagaling dito sa ating mga players. No? But right now, we are heading over to another, let's say, talagang famous na team, NXPE, going up against El Ganador. Going back in Phase 1, no? Ang tanging undefeated na team lamang ay Origin. So lahat to naka-experience na mananalo. Kanina lang natalo ang Origin Esports. Now NXPE versus El Ganador, another pro versus non-pro matchup. What can we expect from this matchup, Renmar?
Well, for both teams, definitely we're just gonna be seeing surprises all around. Nexplay Evos, I'm sure we've seen some of their members play sa mga streams nila, ganun. But in terms of putting them sa ganitong setting, a tournament-style setting, it's been a while. And of course, NXPE was one of the teams na direct invite. El Ganador, on the other hand, crawled from the qualifiers, but they are also the underdogs. Katulad ng Origin, underdogs dito ang El Ganador.
Yeah, and I just love to say na rin that underdogs man, hindi sila takot mag-try. We did see the Carmela Demon Slayer na emblem kanina, jungler coming in from Origin. Sadly, hindi gumana against Onyx Philippines, but can you blame them, Renmar? Kalaban nila ang first runner-up ng M3. Napakahirap niyan for any amateur or pro-am team na labanan ng isang M3 representative katulad ng Onyx Philippines na again, natalo lang ng M3 against Blacklist International doon sa finals. So right now, let's see the smart pick and ban phase in a few seconds.
And now on the blue side, El Ganador with the Selena ban.
Your team is banning.
So far, Selena, nakita natin banned out all throughout the day. Valentina, first game nakita natin siya na laro ng Onyx PH. It was gonna be a win. So now Nexplay Evos, they're gonna play it safe. Tatanggalin nila ang Valentina dito. But yeah, so far, Selena, consistent ban all throughout.
Yeah, and right now, no, smart pick and bans. Of course, experience the power of Smart 5G in over 4,900 sites nationwide. Switch now to experience the difference. Visit smart.com/ph/MNP to learn more. Hashtag muling lumakad batag and hashtag SIBOL powered by Smart. For our first bans, tinatanggal agad ng El Ganador.
Your team is banning.
For NXPE, tatanggalin naman nila ang Valentina.
And I believe Eve yung next ban dito ng El Ganador. So, tinatanggalan nila ng mga heroes si
Your team is banning.
who is probably gonna be playing the mid lane position para sa NXP Evos. Pero kung hindi, on the side of NXP Evos, right now, it's si Yelly Hayes lang ang listed as the support. Pero tingnan natin, Nexplay Evos might have some surprises up on their sleeves. Don't forget si Janiel Bataanon, also a member of the first gold medalist MLBB SIBOL team. So, sigurado ako yung experience dito ni Hayes as a gold medalist already for SIBOL. Sobrang mahalaga siya para sa NXP Evos.
Yeah, I mean, veteran experience is always one of the best ways para magkaroon ng upper hand dito ang Nexplay Evos. Meanwhile, El Ganador, talagang post 4 at post 5 talaga ang kanilang kino-cover dito by taking out the Eve as well. And now, Jawhead ay tatanggalin na rin. Meanwhile, for Nexplay Evos, you could say the same. Matilda, at tinanggal na rin ang Valentina. Let's see kung paano nila tatapusin ang first banning phase of this game. Dahil blue side ang El Ganador, ibig sabihin magkakaroon sila ng priority pick kung may ma-open man na napakalakas na dito sa meta ngayon.
So far, parang lahat ng mga nakita natin na tinatanggal dito ng El Ganador, yung mga position 4 and 5 talaga, yung pwede mag-roam, pwede
Your
mag-set
team
up.
is picking.
Yun yung parang ayaw talaga labanan dito ng El Ganador. So Nexplay Evo, sabi nila, okay, dami yung tinatanggal doon. So we're also gonna take out the Matilda and the Rafaela. So mataas yung chance na makita natin dito ng matchup sa roam ay yung mga setup tanks. But the roaming Ruby, bukas pa rin siya para sa dalawang teams na to if any of them wanna pick it up. But things like the Kufra, the Hylos in the position 5, Edith also available para sa mga teams. There's still so many picks open for the position 5 roam role.
Yeah, definitely. Sobrang dami pang open sa position 5. And kahit natanggal ang Eve, ang dami ding options sa position 4. We've seen Cecilio, nakita na rin tayo ng Farsa kanina. So hindi na magiging surprising kung anong lalabas sa ating mid lane during this match. Pero Blue, ang priority pick ng El Ganador Esports, one of the best offlaners ngayon in the current meta.
Yep, a good chance mapupunta yan sa XP lane, and all throughout the day nakita natin priority pick or priority bans para sa mga Glue, or at one point it just gets banned out. Parang halos lahat ng mga laban na nakita natin ngayon, Glue was in the draft, either banned or pick. So 100% pick and ban rate. So Nexplay Evos, as I mentioned earlier, mga setup lang sa mga available, the Kufra is the pickup for NXPE.
Wow,
Your
the
team is
Kufra
picking.
pick coming in from Nexplay Evos, tumataas na rin ang priority dito sa Kufra ever since I think M3. And of course, the smaller tournaments that we have seen throughout the Philippines, the Kufra definitely still is viable, especially against compositions na maraming dashes. And if you pair it up with the Pakito, no, this is nice kasi ibig sabihin nun, kukunti na lang ang pwede pang kumontra sa Pakito. The Barats is still open, Renmar.
Yeah, but with the Barrett's pick up there, what's gonna happen if it goes to the side of El Ganador is, will the Glue be the position 5 tank? Will it be a position 5 Barrett's? Nakita na natin yun. Actually, sinubukan din ang Nexplay Evos, but it's with a double tank lineup. So El Ganador, Clint ang narinig ko, so Clint is gonna be the pickup here. Having the Glue and Clint together, habang yung Glue ng gugulo sa kalaban, Clint along with the Kagura ay nasa backline lang, nagbabato ng damage. Let's see if it will be a good combo for them.
Yep, and it looks like a good combo so far. No? They have burst damage coming in from the Kagura, disruption coming in from the Glue. Kompleto recados na agad ang El Ganador. Kailangan na lang lamang nila ng pandagdag na siguro DPS o map control para sa kanilang composition. Let's see para sa Nexplay Evos kung ano ang kanilang magiging last pick for the first phase of the picking phase nga dito sa ating smart pick and bans. How will they close this out? Sasabayan kaya nila ang position 4 Kagura?
Your team is banning.
Ano ang lalabas? Oh, Sicilian.
It's gonna be a
Pag-usapan na natin
Sicilian.
to kanina.
Sicilian gonna be in the middle lane. So, in terms of the gold laner para sa Nexplay Evos, maghahanap sila ng gold laner mamaya na hindi ganon katagal mag-farm. Pwede rin sila mag-pares ulit ng Sicilian Alice na nakita natin kanina from, if I'm not mistaken, that was RSG. But then yung risk doon is that masyadong time at saka stack dependent si Sicilian at saka si Alice. So you might want to even that out. Pick up marksman kung mag-marksman sila dun sa gold lane na mataas-taas din naman yung scaling speed niya na even after just 2 quick items, of course, gold laners,
Your
ang bilis naman
team
yung
is
mag-farm,
banning.
especially in the pro level. They'll have the good damage in the mid lane coming from them.
Yeah. And for the first ban of the second banning phase ng side ng Nexplay Evos, tatanggalin nila ang Lancelot. Looks like they're going to focus naman on the jungler role this time around. They're forcing, I think, marksmen to come out, banning out that Lancelot. Baka may pinipilit silang comfort matchup para dito kay H2O.
Yeah. In terms of the jungler still available, Ling is still open. But right now, bet ko talaga na yung Pakito na to, baka siya yung mapupunta sa jungle eh. And then iba yung makita natin pick doon sa XP lane. But then at the same time, kung Glue at Pakito yung maglalaban sa XP
Your
lane, it's gonna be a
team
good
is
time for the
banning.
Pakito. Kasi ang dami namang heal makukuha galing dun sa mga mini glues. Pag nag-ultimate dun si Glue, there's a lot of lifesteal you can pick up on the Pakito. But also at the same time, kaya magandang rason din kung bakit pwedeng lagay mo sa jungle si Pakito. So, the placement of Pakito right now in the draft, maganda siya para sa Nexplay Evos. El Ganador, binabawasan nila yung mga gold lane options. If Hesa is gonna be the one playing in the gold lane, buti lang nirespeto nila yung Lunox na late into MPL Season 8 nakita natin ilang beses nakapag-counter at napaikot ni Hesa ang laban gamit ang kanyang Lunox pick.
I do remember yung
Your
mga times
team
na
is
yun na
banning.
talagang clutch maglaro
Diba?
ng Dunok si Hesa o tatawagin nating Johnwin Vergara dahil nasa SIBOL tayo. Man, Hesa is, I think, one of the best gold laner pickups for Nexplay Evo, especially last season. They jumped from 8th place ng Season 7 to 4th place ng Season 8 with the changes that they made in that time. At ngayon na nasa SIBOL sila, kaya sila nakuha ng direct invite because of that improvement na nagawa nila noong MPL Season 9. And right now, against a Pro-Am team na nakasabi mo na rin na nanggaling talaga sa qualifiers ng SIBOL, this is gonna be a big statement for Nexplay Evos if gusto nila, if manalo sila dito, especially if it's like Onyx Philippines na 2-0 ang undefeated na Origin.
So, link tinanggal dito ng El Ganador. So, nirerespeto pa rin nila yung possibility na baka mag-link sila tapos yung Pakito pala mapupunta dun sa XP lane. So, Nexplay Evos will just have to work around that. So far, lahat ng mga bans, lahat ng mga picks make perfect sense. Great, safe drafting from both teams, but also hindi sila takot na magpakita ng bagong lakas. Of course, Sicilian, 2 patches ago, good adjustments nabigay para kay Sicilian, especially with his mana that he gets per stack, slight adjustments in Team Pure Rage also, the talent for the Mage Emblem.
Your team is picking.
Naranasan mo din yung lakas ng Sicilian nung nilaro mo siya doon sa 5v5 caster show match natin.
For a charity.
It's a really great
Siyempre,
pick.
for a charity.
For
Oh,
charity.
diba? Oh, shout out na lang sa lahat pala ng mga nanood nun, no? Kasi nakatulong tayo sa more than 50 plus. Basta nakatulong tayo sa sobrang daming pamilya, hindi 50 plus, pero alam ko madaming pamilya ang ating natulungan dahil doon. Pero balik tayo sa SIBOL. This is a Yuzhong pickup from Nexplay Evos. Kung sino man ang mag-XP lane para sa NXPE, this is a really nice pick for them considering that this limits yung mobility na pwedeng gawin ng El Ganador. Pero para tapatan ang Yuzhong, they're gonna take the Esmeralda. We saw Delarski on the Esmeralda last game, Renmar. Can you talk about the possibilities na pwedeng gawin ng isang Esmeralda?
Your team is picking.
Well, again, Esmeralda, sobrang solid na pick talaga in terms of being able to manage the wave, mid to the late game scaling. At some point, the Esmeralda magiging manghahanap siya ng mga target sa backline ng kalaban mo, and considering how Nexplay Evos has a Sicilian, it's for sure the Esmeralda, maybe even alongside the Glue, maybe even alongside the Hayabusa, ang maghahanap ng Sicilian na yan, who will be a very important target for Nexplay Evos. At the same time, considering that it will be a Glue tank para sa El Ganador, you have the Esmeralda to help the whole front line for El Ganador. If ever hindi sila mag-dive, they're gonna play somewhat defensively. The Esmeralda and the Glue will try their best to hold down the front line para makapag-damage si Clint at saka si Kagura. Nexplay Evos, last pick, 1-1 going into the gold lane.
And naramdam na natin to, no? Like, this is most likely going to be, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Marius Vita, no? Si Donut na bali-balita ko talaga na isang, ang tinatawag nilang 1-1 Lord. Kumbaga, ewan ko kung si Donut ba talaga yun, pero yun ang bali-balita ko, especially around the amateur scene, na comfort pick talaga ang 1-1 para sa gold laner nga ng ating Nexplay Evos in this SIBOL 2022 national team selection. But for the other side, no, El Ganador, they have a very well-balanced lineup. I want to just say out loud that this looks very well drafted for El Ganador Esports. How about you?
Yeah, it's a good balance too. Kailangan lang talaga mag-ingat dito ng El Ganador, especially with Glue. How is he gonna initiate at kailan siya mag-initiate? Because as the main frontliner for their team, alongside the Esmeralda, sila lang talaga yung makakabigay ng spacer pang peel para sa mga miyembro ng El Ganador. Kagura and Clint, meron naman sila mga abilities pang control din, pampaiwas ng mga damage, but Glue needs to be perfect with the timing.
Tignan natin kung magiging perfecto ba ang timing ng Glue dahil papasok na tayo sa Land of Dawn for Game 1 against Nexplay Evos against El Ganador Esports. Wala pa naman tayo nakikitang early action here in Game 1. And this is expected coming in from NXPE. Kailangan nila ng oras para dito sa Sicilio.
Inspire for Donut as the emblem. So, I mean, considering how 1-1 meron naman siyang natural purify, that's just gonna be a lot of attack speed para sa 1-1, para kay Donut, and then also having the weakness finder, could be a lot of slows. So El Ganador Esports also have to find a way to pin this 1-1 down come the team fights, kasi may chance na baka maka-free hit lang dito si Donut.
And for the mid lane, no, I'm not sure kung si Apple P siya ba dito ay si Hayes nga, dahil based sa ating roster list, no, hindi ko pa nakikita kung may Apple P siya ba dito. But let's just assume that this is a Yelly Hayes in the mid lane. And now down bottom lane, Cadenza get a little bit of damage coming in from that isolated Clint ability. Talagang napakasakit nun kapag mag-isa ka.
And now, El Ganador, susubukan nila i-pressure si Donut sa bottom lane. Buti hindi pa umalis dito si Cadenza just in case kailangan nila ng tulong. Cadenza will be there to hop in. Good patience by NXPE Evos.
Yep, and NXPE, they are going to counter jungle sa blue side ng El Ganador. Alam nila na kaya ng Pakito ang kanyang sarili, pero mukhang iiwanan niya ang camp na yon dahil medyo naging delikado as the turtle is already up. In terms of numbers, pantay naman. Naku, Cadenza! Nahuli ata! First blood going to El Ganador Esports.
Pero pwede mag-contest dito Nexplay Evos. 5 ultimate na gamit doon ng El Ganador.
Oh no! Babagsak ang Hayabusa. Nice na pasok galing dito kay Oreshi. Got a dragon out. Nice one for Nexplay Evos. Nakapag 1-1 trade sila at nakuha nila si King Frenzy.
And now, the first turtle of the game, wala pa nag-uumpisa. But El Ganador, nakaposisyon sila doon sa may turtle pit. Wherever they want to go ahead and take it. Good response by Nexplay Evos. Nakabawi sila ng isang kill. Great teamwork there by Ureshi sa Apple P siya. Potentially that, yun nga, baka potentially si Hayes yan. Looking at the registration. But yeah, so far, great response overall. Tingnan lang natin kung sino makuha ng unang turtle of the game. Considering how El Ganador na umpisa na nila at nandun na si King Frenzy, good chance sila makuha ng unang turtle.
Blue team has slain
And
the turtle.
turtle will be secured by El Ganador Esports. Mapupunta to kay King Frenzy. That's the first objective of the game. Let's see if they could build a slight momentum from that one. Cadenza, no, inaalagaan niya talaga si Donut.
And kailangan talaga gawin doon ng Nexplay Evos. Because again, with the Pakito roaming around, getting a little bit of help of Caesarian as well, at saka si Oreshi with the Dragon form coming in from the XP lane. You don't have to worry so much about the Pakito, pero kailangan talaga alagaan ng Nexplay Evos yung late game insurance nila, that 1-1. Because once Donut has his items and he's ready to go, maging problema siya para sa El Ganador.
Wow, nice flicker coming in from Joseph. Naiwasan niya ang buong combo neto ni Cadenza. But that does burn the flicker at napaka-importante para sa Clint na manatiling buhay. We did see a struggling Clint last game.
Corrosion Scythe na buo na dito ni Donut right now in terms of the XP, and because of the aggressive lane control mid lane!
Pisha, Yelly Hayes, the shadow kill, hindi siya matatapos. Babalik na dito sa shadow si King Frenzy at mukhang delikado na siya.
Oreshi!
Papasok, nice petrify to one. Mamamatay na naman ang Hayabusa. At lalabas na, Lumiere, kumusunod ka na. Sang, matatamaan si Glue pero hindi na makakaisa. It's a 2-for-none exchange for Nexplay Evos.
Great attempt to open up that pick-off from El Ganador. Minguin again with the great umbrella toss and the Yin Yang overturn. Pero handa yung Nexplay Evos doon sumagot. Nakaposisyon na maayos dun si H2 na force back niya si Mingguin. At the same time, sa rotation ni Ureshi, nakabalik siya sa laban just in time para mahinto si Lumiere, para mahuli din nila si King Frenzy, and of course Cadenza landing the Tyrant's Revenge, bouncing ball. Nexplay Evos, they could find a good opening here in the bottom lane kung hindi makatakas si Joseph.
Joseph had to go out. Alam niyang may
Blue team
tatlong
turret
tao
has been
sa
destroyed.
gold lane. And without the flicker, he had to respect, he had to give that turret. So the first third of the game will be going to Nexplay Evos. Turtle ay sisimulan na naman ng El Ganador Esports. Mukhang makaka-respond naman ng Nexplay Evos.
Apat na membro ng NXPE malapit sa Turtle. Ureshi, sulit na sulit talaga ang yung Black Dragon form niya. And let's see if Lumiere will be able to disrupt Nexplay Evos.
Binalik! The Pakito goes down! H2 ay wala sa Turtle fight na to at mukhang mapupunta na naman ang Turtle sa El Ganador.
Great pick off, great call there para sa El Ganador. Nakita nila yung jungler immediately going for H2, taking him down. That opens up the turtle para sa El Ganador. At now Cadenza, delikado ang buhay niya dito.
Nakahanap na naman ang isa at babagsak si Cadenza. 3-3 na ang ating kill score at ito ang first gold lead ng El Ganador Esports.
Nexplay Evos leading in the tower pushes. Pero sa mga objectives sa Turtles, lahat napunta so far sa side ng El Ganador. Nexplay Evos though, slight deficit sa gold pero they are still definitely in this game. Pero kailangan nila mag-ingat doon sa surprise initiations ng El Ganador. Hindi sila takot na pag meron silang nahanap na key target, kukunin talaga nila yon. They're gonna try to go for that attempt. They will try to get that kill. So their surprise initiations by El Ganador, and of course their ability to respond as well. Nexplay Evos just have to play around that. That's how they'll be able to come back. But El Ganador, those are their biggest strengths. The more they keep doing that, baka they'll be able to keep momentum of the game completely.
Kailangan talagang mag-ingat ng Nexplay Evos dito kay Mingguin o kay Carl Galliantes. Talagang 3-0 running this emblem as well na talaga napapasakit pa sa kanyang full combo. Ang Magic Worship, Magic Worship para kay Mingguin. Men, napakasakit ng mga Kagura na ganito. Nakita naman natin yung ginawa ni Aqua kanina, diba?
Ngayon, Nexplay Evos at El Ganador, even sa tower, destroyed to both side lane towers down. Pero both teams, sinalagaan nila maayos yung mid lane nila. 20 seconds until the next Lord. May lightning truncheon na dito si Mingguin, so kailangan mag-ingat dito ng Nexplay Evos. Again, positioning and looking for this Kagura. Nakita na natin kanina from Aqua how one Kagura umbrella toss, isang gamit ang linyang overturn, makakapag-ikot ng laban.
And right now, it is still a close game despite El Ganador holding on to that gold lead. Nice pick-off coming in from Nexplay Evos. King Frenzy, mukhang nahihirapan siyang mabuhay dito. Men, 0-3-3 na siya. Si Cadenza, mahanap ang isa. And this is a 3v3 in the mid lane if they try to fight this. Lumiere, medyo delikado. Split-split, hinahanap din si Cadenza near the Lord Pit. At mukhang magbabak na nga siya. Nexplay Evos, they are still finding picks, but El Ganador Esports, dalawa na ang kanilang turtle. All turtles of the game, sila ang nakakuha.
Bottom lane, napupush out dito ng mga minions ng Nexplay Evos. King Frenzy gonna be forced to respond. Pero alam ng El Ganador na Nexplay Evos susubukan nila maghanap ng advantage dito sa Lord Pit. But it's preset from time to time. Hinihintay lang ng Nexplay Evos sa mga key targets sa El Ganador, trying to force El Ganador to an early rotation or early commitment.
And Cadenza looking for targets. He does find Lumiere. Split na naman. Mag-antong target pero pasabog ng Bash Impact. Men, 9 minutes pa lang. Napakasakit na ng Sicilian. Kailangan talagang respetuhin. Here comes the crossbow of Tang. King Frenzy nag-ahanap. Shadow kill is down. Hindi masyado nabawasan si Ureshi. Pabalik sa kanyang quad shadow. The first sword of the game going to Nexplay Evos. H2-Wo with the combo. Mingguin goes down. The first death ng Kagura this game.
Mr. John Paul Salonga outplaying Mr. Carl Edriel Galliantes, Mingguin and H2 fighting for that Lord. Mukhang may chance doon si Mingwin na nakawin yung Lord gamit yung ultimate niya. But H2 able to just combo and retreat just in time. Able to, he eats up the damage ng Yin Yang overturn. Pero na sidestep niya, was able to knock back and combo Mingwin from 80% health down to 20, bursting down. Maganda yung display na pinapakita ng mga teams natin at mga players dito. That was a great duel between Mingwin at H2.
Cadenza, umaamba ng konti. That's the third in the mid lane for Nexplay Evos. Talaga nagagamit nila ang kapangyarihan ng isang 1-1-2 push somewhat fast, especially with attacks. Cadenza, it finds Mingwin, Sanguine Claws hindi tatama, and kinakain na rin ng Nexplay Evos ang jungle ng El Ganador Esports. This limits yung pwedeng makuwang gold ng El Ganador.
And El Ganador, nakita natin sila, merong mga times na hirapan talaga sila makalapit dahil sa zone out. Oh, like this!
Oh, disgusting damage nang galing sa Nexplay Evos at bumagsak pa nga sa harapan pa ng base si Percent. At look at this, the damage from Yeli Hayes. Bata Anon dealing so much damage with the Bats Impact. Nagkakaubusan na ng inhibitor turret dito. Papasok sa likod. Yushong, here comes the damage coming in from Shadow Kid pero walang babagsak. Hanggang si Lumiere ang unang namatay. That's one inhibitor turret. And El Ganador Esports slowly losing out in this game.
Nexplay Evos in full control for this game number 1. Look at that. The initial damage na lumabas kay Apple-Pacia from the Sicilian, forcing back Joseph, forcing back Lumiere. The opening there for NXPE, El Ganador, si Mingwin, sinubukan niya mag-burst damage gamit ang Yin Yang overturn. Pero dahil sa range damage, the range pokes coming in from Apple-Pacia, nakita natin minsan yung mga miyembro ng El Ganador na yung iba gusto lumaban, gusto habulin mga miyembro ng Nexplay Evos, pero dahil natamaan sila ng damage ng Sicilian, maybe even a bit from H2, nasa-split yung El Ganador. They backline, parang ayaw nila mag-commit sa mga laban. Frontline, parang gusto nila mag-commit. The Sicilian is a problem. Ureshi, maganda din yung timing at entry niya with the Black Dragon form.
O, delikado na, malapit na mag-February, ang daming hindi gusto mag-commit. At H2O, mukhang mananakaw ang purple buff. Magsisimula na sila na Nord. Nexplay Evos, they are trying to secure this Nord quite uncontested. Cadenza and Donut trying to zone out of 4 people here. Sanguine Claws, hindi ito tama pero Bats Impact.
Ureshi!
Lumiere, Ureshi, medyo delikado. Cadenza, umaamba. Nahanap dito si Mingwin. And now Mingwin has to back off. Napakataas pa ng HP ng Lord. At si Donut na nga ang hinanap ng El Ganador Esports. This is going to be hard for Nexplay Evos. Mukhang medyo mabagal ang kanilang Lord. Na-pull naman nila sa kanilang side, ngunit ang El Ganador Esports ay unti-unti nang nakakapasok sa Lord area. This might just be very risky for the side of Nexplay Evos. First pinauwi muna, pero hindi ma-reset ang Lord. Nandito na si Yeli Hayes, nandito na ang Sicilian, at mukhang mapapatigil muna ang laban.
Masyadong matagal daw ng El Ganador Esports. Great call for Nexplay Evos. Dinelay nila yung damage sa Lord kasi nakita nila yung minion waves sa bottom lane. May iwan na bukas yung bottom lane na yon. So El Ganador, habang matagal sila naghihintay doon, naghahanap ng opening, hinihintay yung Nexplay Evos. Huy, i-damage yung Lord. Nexplay Evos, minion waves sa bottom lane. Okay, hintayin lang namin yun. Umabot sa point na yung El Ganador Esports, kailangan na nila bumalik sa base para makaklear ng minion wave. And so Nexplay Evos, nakuha na nila yung Lord na walang contest galing sa El Ganador.
And Nexplay Evos, no, they are running the Sicilian. Si Joseph, hindi pa natin nakikitang gumawa ng plays. In fact, he is still 0-0-0. Okay naman to para sa Clint late game, pero kailangan na niyang makakuha ng kills. Kailangan na niyang mapakita ang Clint power spike unless, of course, Nexplay Evos. Nandito rin yung Sicilian. We're in 14 minutes inside this game. Napakasakit na talaga niyan with the stacks, with the items as well.
Full entry, full siege by Nexplay Evos. Cadenza, pumasok.
Oh no, nandito rin ang Lord, pero mukhang Torre muna ang call ng Nexplay Evos. The poke is real coming in from the Bats Impact and the Sanguine Claws. Dalawa na bumagsak na inhibitor turret at mukhang gusto lang nilang i-show ang top lane para sa side ng El Ganador Esports. This is quite a safe push coming in from Nexplay Evos. Hindi masyadong risky ang kanilang ginawa hanggang nakita nila at nahuli ang blow. Wala nang safe save. Risky na o risky. Papasukin na nila lahat. And Nexplay Evos, they find one. At ang call nila ngayon ay subuking tapusin ang inhibitor turret sa top side.
Picked off, Lumiere, kahit just give Nexplay Evos an inch. 1 inch away from the range of the tower. Ganun lang kalayo si Lumiere sa sariling tore niya. Nakita ka agad ng Nexplay Evos. Kaya natin to i-burst at nangyari ngayon. Without their tank, wala nang takot dito ang Nexplay Evos. Patumbahin ang base turret nila sa top lane. Kalbo na ang base ng El Ganador Esports. 2 tore pa lang nababasag nila sa laban na to, both side lane turrets. Nexplay Evos still in full control. 40 seconds bago mag-spawn ang next lord.
Kalbo na ang base ng El Ganador Esports. Shoutout muli sa'yo, Erwin Liman. Babagsak na ang laban sa killing spree for ELG. Nakahanap na ng isa. Lumiere already down. The tank is down, but naging niyang overturn. Coming in from Mingwin. Low HP si Cadenza. Hinahanap ni King Frenzy, pero dun sa backline, bumagsak na rin si Clit. Shadow kill. Tumama lamang doon sa naglalakad na cabbage. Napakasakit naman nun tignan. And here comes Donuts. Ang kinuguri ang 1-1 Lords with a crossbow. Takatapos na pala ang laro. Nexplay Evos takes game number 1.
Habang nangyari lahat yon, H2 at saka si Ureshi nandun na sa base. May kasama silang minion wave. Tinapos na nila yung laro. Pero natapos pa ng Nexplay Evos with a wipeout. Donut getting the last kill there with that 1-1. Close game for the first 6 to 8 minutes. Maybe even a little bit more than that. But the Nexplay Evos just held on. They were able to outplay El Ganador at key moments. Malaking problema talaga yung Sicilian dito ng Nexplay Evos. But all throughout, it was just a perfect, well-played team effort para sa NXPE. Condensas rotations. Donut keeping his positioning at a really great spot. Ureshi, yung mga entry niya. Naka-wind talker pa nga yung Yuzong na to. Pero feeling ko, binuo niya to sa bandang dulo nung binabasag na nila ni H2 yung base. Of course, H2 still playing like H2. Fantastic game from Nexplay Evos. But hindi mo ma-deny that El Ganador showed up a really good game. The first few minutes, it was a really close ball game. Great effort na pinakita dito ng El Ganador. Sa may bandang mid-game lang talaga, nawalan ng control, nawalan ng form ang El Ganador. Nexplay Evos just kept it tight and kept it solid.
Yeah, panoorin natin ang smart plays mula sa Game 1 between El Ganador and Nexplay Evos. Early game, nasabi mo na rin, Renmar, talagang lamang naman ang side ng El Ganador Esports. They really showed up, especially against a powerful team such as NXPE. And right now though, nakita natin ang kalamangan ng isang veteran team, even with rookie players. Pag umabot na ng mid-game, late game, ibang usapan na eh. Yung macro gaming nga ng Nexplay Evos dito, nagpapanalo sa kanila. At konting micro na rin, of course, around those Lord fights.
Yeah. And early on, we're seeing here the great rotations for El Ganador. Pero pagkatapos ng kill na yun at just the 6th minute, yun na yung last kill na nakuha ng El Ganador. By around 9:20, yung control ng Nexplay Evos, how they were able to really just be patient. Sobrang ganda talaga yung mga Lord takes dito ng NXPE. H2 being able to take that Lord for himself, but then at the same time later on, nakita natin yung isang Lord take ng NXPE where it was just that Lord take na alam nila na yung El Ganador talaga susubukan lang nila maghanap ng opportunity na nakawin yung Lord, take that Lord away. Pero hininto nila yung Lord take kasi NXPE, alam nila may minion wave dun sa bottom lane. Dun, hinintay lang talaga nila and then El Ganador forced back home, NXPE, free Lord. Ang ganda ng pinapakita ng Nexplay Evo so far dito sa SIBOL 2022 selection.
Yeah, super nice performance coming in from Nexplay Evos. Let's see if they could actually sweep El Ganador, no? Kasi nabanggit naman natin kanina na hindi naman tambak yung scoreboard sa katapusan ng laro. Mukhang natambakan, 3-14 ang ating kill score. But men, early game, it was really a nice play coming in from El Ganador. So kung nakapag-snowball sana sila doon, iba sana ang ating scoreboard. But Nexplay Evos, they knew what to do at the correct time. Magbabalik ang SIBOL 2022 National Team Selection. Muli kami ang inyong casters. Named Steve Ignacio at kasama ko dito si Renmar Santa Cruz. At saglit lang to, mapupunta din tayo sa game number 2.
the GigaLife app and register sa Gigamania! Ready na ba kayo sa grand raffle prizes ng Gigamania?
Samsung set, Apple set, and Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid.
Para maging yours, download the GigaLife